So, I'm sorry. Have you ever had to say, I'm sorry? And have you ever actually said, I'm sorry? Those are two completely different things. Well, this Lessons Learned is about several different sources of inspiration from learning how apologies can be super important. Growing up, I learned that we are all imperfect and none of us is perfect, and we need to learn how to apologize because making mistakes will be part of our journey. Years later, I learned from a priest that an act of contrition means saying, I apologize for, and these marks or missed marks, or the definition of what sin is. And I've learned from the priest that it's better to say, I apologize for, than saying, I am sorry. Because I am not sorry, I am Lawrence, for example. Then, years later, I met Yuri Rocket, who told me a lot about one tenet of Buddhism, which is intention is more important sometimes than the actual outcome. So if someone is disappointed or angry or upset or something less than ideal with my actions or thoughts or words, I need to say, well, my intention was this, so you know I didn't mean for you to take this interpretation or this conclusion. Then, a lesson learned from Disney in customer service is never to say, I am sorry, because I am not sorry, I am Lawrence, but say, I apologize that this went awry, or you interpreted this way, or that the weather was this way, or whether it's in my control or not in my control. And then years later, I learned from a priest that apologizing sometimes means more that I care about a relationship, less about my ego, than actually being important who's wrong. So there are times in my life when I'm not lying, but I will step up and say, I want to get this out of our way. I want us to get a better place. I'm so apologetic that this happened. My intention was this, and for this and many things, I apologize. Can we discuss this and get to a better vibration? And apologizing sometimes means more about caring about a relationship and coming from a place of love than an admission of guilt. Who really cares? As we know from Petra Kolber's book, none of us is perfect, so if we try to be perfect, then no one can relate, and it's impossible already. I have met, though, lots of people who refuse to say, I'm sorry, who refuse to apologize, who refuse to take ownership for their actions, and that is so frustrating when I am so willing and so quick to say, I apologize, let's get this behind us and tell me what I can do so this doesn't happen again. What have we learned? What is this lessons learned? And let's get to a better place. With love in my heart and a firm commitment to spread wellness without walls, I'm Lawrence, expressing my gratitude to you for allowing me to share my lessons learned thus far. And I conclude this lessons learned by asking, are you always open-minded and, more importantly, open-hearted to be able to, when necessary, apologize? Because it means more that you're willing to come from a place of love than actually caring about admitting to guilt.